What is up, guys? MACABESPEED coming at ya. Another great day out here at the range testing the 30 caliber Blitz with yet another powder coated and non-powder coated slug testing video, guys. Over the last couple of weeks, we've really explored a few different options from a few different brands as far as what this rifle may enjoy eating on a regular basis in that slug nutrition category. The 43.8 grain powder coated NSA slugs that we tested in the very first slug video that we did with this did perform the best up to this point, better than anything else we've tested to date. Today I've got two more brand new offerings in the form of the Cattleman 44 grain hollow base 30 caliber slug. Now a lot of people are saying that these are rebranded Inferno slugs, but each vendor does have the ability to go ahead and set their own specifications. We'll see if the Cattleman version of these 30 caliber slugs in both their powder coated and their stock formats seem to play nice with this rifle today at 25 yards. If they do end up grouping, whichever one of these two performs better at that first 25-yard distance will move directly out to 50 yards, and then we'll have a little bit of fun with it as well. Let's get right into this with the uncoated slugs first, the same as we always do, left-hand side target. All right, guys. First 5-round group, uncoated 44 grain hollow base slugs. Fire. 7.45 velocity. .738. Way off to the right. Wow. 7.45 once again. Probably get about 40 consistent shots out of this bottle before it starts to change point of impact wise, at least with a typical accurate ammunition. And final shot in this 5-round group. We'll remove the mag because it will leave one in the chamber. Fire. Hey, diddle diddle, right down the middle. If it did that every time, I'd consider it consistent ammunition, but that's pretty much a shotgun blast at 25 yards. All right, gentlemen, moving directly to the right-hand side there, we're gonna go ahead and use the powder-coated version of the exact same slug. Sometimes in these cases, a nominal diameter is really what it comes down to as far as being successful or unsuccessful at the range. Let's get right into it. Just to note, I have exactly 11 slugs in this powder-coated variety at this point with me. So we are going to limit this to a 5-round, and then if we're more successful than we were on the left-hand side, we'll go ahead and use the last 5 or 6 rounds that I have on the 50-yard target. Let's get right into it. .757, instantly, even deeper in the air charge than we initially started out, we're seeing a higher velocity, and I think that that's pointing directly at that powder coating. .762, we never saw anything even close to that. That's good. .756, very consistent. .758. No, that one's just a little bit outside diameter. I do think it is a tighter group on the right-hand side with the powder-coated slugs, and the velocity is definitely a cut above what we saw with the uncoated variety. Let's go with... Oh, good Lord, holy shit. And the velocity is definitely a cut above what we saw with the uncoated variety. Let's go ahead and move this thing right out to 50 yards and continue our testing. All right, gentlemen, we got our camera moved out to 50 yards. Let's go ahead and see if we can't use the 5 out of the last 6 rounds in this magazine, generating a somewhat decent group at 50 yards with the 44 grain hollow base. And then we'll use the very last round in the magazine and see if we can't connect with that playing card size torso target. Left 2 inches. Center. Center 2 inches low. About 5 o'clock. About 6:30, still 2 inches low. way off on that one. God, it seems like the last shot every time I squeeze the trigger at the end of the group is just blowing the diameter downrange. Absolutely frustrating. Got one round left in this magazine. I know what I started out with. Let's go ahead and see if we can't hit that torso target one time. Clean miss, but that's exactly what I expected. The ammunition's too inconsistent at this distance with this rifle to go ahead and be able to draw any true conclusion about where I was going to end up hitting. Other than the actual NSA 43.8s, I haven't really seen anything that plays nice with this barrel as of yet. I don't know if it's the NSA shape or the NSA nominal diameter, but for whatever reason we were able to group tightly at not only 25 but 50 yards and have it be a repeatable performance. I think that's the kind of ammunition that we really should be looking at, and I think the NSA line might hold what we want. I think another round that's worth investigating is the FX hybrid slugs as well. That's going to be another episode coming up in the near to distant future. In the left hand side target for our FX hybrid slugs, uncoated. Fire. No way. It's crazy. These are working equally as well as anything I've tested. What is going on? Magic pellets. I think that we're gonna have a hard row to hoe as far as besting that group that we just laid down at 25 yards. Typically slugs just don't play right with this barrel. Let's go ahead and clear the breech from the final round we fed into the chamber, and then we'll go ahead and get onto the powder coated rounds. Still right in that 10 ring. Right side target. Fire. Hey diddle diddle, right down the middle, half an inch off the mark. When I take my time, they are working. When I start to rush, my group widens up. I think that's going to be inherent in all of us, but I can't help it. I'm excited. These never work in any gun I try them in, and now here I am having great results.
Hitting with authority, man.
For real. 730 feet per second. Go ahead and move over to that steel torso and see if we can clap it. Guaranteed. Squirrel at this distance, graveyard dead. Woohoo! Distant future. I think this would be a great place to go ahead and end this episode, guys, but if you like this episode, give it a thumbs up. You want to see more content like this, make sure you subscribe for more with that notifications button so you can stay current on the channel as well as when new videos come out. If you really like this video, make sure you share it so somebody else can see it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.